world-1.net. Whomp'em.
Probably the most racist game I've played in a while.
Yeah. Me, Chiefy, Redskin, Whomp'em. Is this Jaleco? What is this?
Yeah, this is Jaleco, the same company that made Bases Loaded and City Connection, I think.
A Stannion X? A Stannion X.
Did they make a Stannion X?
They did make a Stannion X, you cocksucker. How about, where's your playthrough of a Stannion X, by the way? Dick.
I've never played that game. I have it, but I haven't played it.
It's sloppy. It's a very It's like, think Zelda 2 meets Hudson Adventure Island and sloppy. That's
Zelda 2, but not finished.
Yeah. Zelda 2, but actually more sloppy than Zelda 2, which is really hard to do, really, if you think about it.
Oh. That game was okay. I still haven't. I beat that when I was little. I started a New Year's resolution type of deal where I'm trying to beat as many Nintendo games as I can in a year.
We've noticed.
So, yeah, so I'm up to 37, I think, that I've done so far.
Okay. Now, I noticed you whipped to Mega Man 4 today?
Yeah, I was actually playing 5 when you got a hold of me like a few minutes ago for this.
Yeah, we're really keeping this relevant, by the way, to the game.
Yeah, no, right?
Relevant.
I mean, like, there's nothing to say, really. I mean, it's a Mega Man clone that isn't really as good as Mega Man. You have a spear. You get an extension for your spear. The things that look like little cat turds, they, like, power up.
It really does look like poo. Like, falling from the sky, it's poo.
Well, that is...
That bear is so stupid.
That bear is just awful looking.
It really is. It's just, fuck you, I'm a bear. But...
I see. So now I have the extension. The one thing that is kind of neat is if you hold up, he puts like the spear over his head and it's like a shield.
Okay.
Which is neat.
Weird.
But it doesn't make sense because if you look,
it doesn't make any sense. Why would a spear shield you from anything?
Yeah, it's a spear. Like it has no depth to it.
Like if a fat woman was falling on me and I had a spear, yeah, I'd try to stick it up her butthole. But I mean, how is that?
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I know. And see, I mean, those things they remind me of just like white cat turds, the way they're like bunched together.
It's very dirty, isn't it?
Is that
everything you're picking up? It really looks like poo. Like it really looks like things that I clean out of my litter box.
Yeah, really for real. But so I don't know what there's like a rubric for it, but like for as many things as you pick up, you get like an extra heart. So I think I actually, in this run, because this is like another no-death run, I kind of farmed this little area for like a bunch of those little things to get like extra heart spots. Because you don't get, I don't think your health regenerates. It might.
Doesn't look like it. I never even heard of this game. I'd never, till we talked about it.
I've actually seen it on shelves and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it is. Yeah, see, I think I tried to do the shield thing just to kind of show what it looks like.
They even ripped off Hudson's Adventure Island.
Yeah.
When he gets hit, the face that he makes, that is straight Hudson's Adventure Island.
Yeah. If you hold up and jump, like he holds the spear up, that it's actually active. Like it'll hit something like above you, which is pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool.
You can jump and then thrust downward.
Is there a secret there?
Yeah. Yeah, I discovered that on accident, but it's from that. It's actually harder to do. Yeah, see, so you get a heart. It was kind of useless because it only recovered half of a heart, like energy. But see, here's, I mean, the similarities in Mega Man come out here. You have the 2 life bars on the top left.
Wow, that is not a Leaf Man ripoff at all.
Yeah, the oil lamp looking things on the top left. Those are like they're a full life bar, so if I use them, it'll just fill up all of my hearts. So I think
you're just set basically. And can you like down thrust like Zelda 2?
Yeah, you can go up and down. Yeah, see, there's the shield. I think I used it right there, which again doesn't make any sense, but that's what it is.
And you could hurt him while he was doing that. That's weird. Oh, this is gonna be a fun
and then like Mega Man, you actually get like a different weapon too. You get power-ups and stuff. But you don't get like their weapon, I don't think. I don't think you get like a leaf shield or anything, but you get like a different weapon you can use.
We've got to do 28 minutes of this.
Hey, I just think about this. The game only takes 28 minutes for me to play it almost optimally. How long do you think I played it like for real?
Too long.
Played this game for like 3 days
You don't
straight.
masturbate enough for something. I don't know, man. This looks brutal. That's just Jesus criminy. Terrible.
Go through a lot for you guys. Nobody says thank you.
Nobody says thank you. Nobody even comments. All they want to do is sell us purses from Coach purses made in China. That's all we get comment-wise.
That and like collect stamps and bullshit.
Dude, we get. Ugh. Wait, what? Stamps? What the fuck are you talking about?
Stamp. Whatever fucking weird ass offer.
Oh, he's talking about the behind the scenes of the website.
Yeah.
all those weird spam things that.
That's
show
what I
up.
was talking about, but collect stamps? I've never seen that.
Well,
Just stamps.
we collect
New
stamps.
to me.
I don't-
Well,
Actually,
actually,
I don't remember how to change the weapon, but right there I see I changed it, and you can like bust through that little wall. I don't remember how I
it
did
still
that.
just looks like his wiener. Like he's flipping out his wiener.
Yeah, he's doing the helicopter.
Yeah, exactly.
6 minutes in, and Kevin gives a sexual reference.
That's all it took.
Hey, what's wrong, sweetie? You sound depressed. Are you okay?
Yeah, you're alright.
Sick. I know. Sick Saturday to today. Fucking A.
You sound miserable, Shane.
I know. You sound so depressed. I
sound
just want
so
to
down.
give you some ice cream.
No, man, this is a rough fucking day at work, and I'm sick on top of it. So yeah.
We should have called Oscar.
Yeah, no. Oscar would have had something to say. He would have said, "I'm sick."
You would have bitched about his phone the whole time.
Is that what he talks about?
That's all he ever talks about.
See, I just think it's hilarious. Like my stuff is so awful and primitive, but it all works beautifully. I don't have any problems with it.
You don't even charge your phone. You wind it with a crank.
Yeah, I barely charge it. Like I charge it every like 4 days, and that's if I use.
Like,
I hardly even use my
Unheard
phone.
of with me. That's ridiculous.
Is that because you like will throw it in the fucking lake if it doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. He goes knee deep in poo water. It was poo water.
Phone's like, I ain't fucking around with this guy.
Poo
Nice
water.
callback.
He will skip
was
me
good.
like a fucking rock.
I still can't believe I did that. I'm so smart.
Well, it's not like you had a phone to give a shit about, so I respect
Yeah,
that.
that's true. I mean, I didn't. Well, I remember my friend. He was cleaning his pool and he just slipped and fell in the pool. And he messed up his phone.
Would anything have happened? No. I was gonna say, would anything have happened if he'd gotten to the higher platform, but clearly not.
Actually, I think that was like a heart or something. I think it's if you get to that area, like you don't have to really
But it
uncover
doesn't even
things.
matter because you have. I mean,
Yeah, I have 3 extra full life bars, so it doesn't really matter.
so this game's just stupid.
Well, I mean, the power up wise, it's kind of it's overwhelmingly in favor of the player. Yeah, it's definitely not like a Mega Man game.
So is it like idiot proof then?
Kind of. I mean, the game is still kind of difficult if you haven't played it. I mean, I suggest it. It's actually not bad, but I mean,
It's not bad, but when you played 800 some games like you have, it is not your go-to, right?
it was better than Cheetah Man and some other stuff I played. So
Is jerking off in a fucking toilet paper roll.
Oh, you know what else reminds me of when you get hit is Bonk's Adventure.
Oh, that invincibility and that dumb face he makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stupid face. I'm actually working on that one. I have a copy of that too.
Now, okay, let's get it because this game is really boring. So let's just talk nitty gritty. Recording wise, can we get into Genesis and TurboGrafx, or how's that going?
Yeah. I have a.
What the fuck?
I have a Genesis 2. Like I have the Genesis model, the one that like rapes the Sega CD. I have that. My Sega CD doesn't work, which is unfortunate. Like it doesnnt power on because it uses its own power supply, which is just ridiculous.
Yeah, you got the first gen, right?
Well, I have a first gen and a second generation. Oh yeah, I mean the Sega CD. I have the tray looking one.
Okay, the one that
It's
I
not
had
the
was the
same
first one, and that I sold it. Probably stopped working, but he was middle aged and never used it. I just sold him on the NHL '94, and he was like, oh, "That is so cool!" And I'm like, "All right, well, you can have it for $100." And yeah, I fucked it.
NHL '94 is still the best hockey game I've ever played.
Agreed.
That game's really
Hands
good.
down.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
Well, and a lot of people even say '95 is better because they have
Fuck 'em.
fighting in it.
Nope,
but,
nope.
But like the fighting in it was so bad, like just the way that it controlled, it wasn't good. Like, if you want a good hockey game with fighting in it, you play Mutant League Hockey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to fight, play. Yeah, exactly. No, NHL '94 was like just this weird. The play.
It's a straight up hockey game,
was
but there's
so
no fighting.
good.
But it's, yeah, I mean, even the hockey games today, they have like you can change your settings or whatever, like your buttons.
It's too much.
No, they literally have a setting that says NHL '94.
As they should.
Like people, EA has recognized that the best hockey game they've made is NHL '94.
Last game I bought was NHL '98.
Like your last sports hockey game?
Yes, NHL '98 on Xbox.
Oh, the big Xbox, the black one.
Correct, fatty. And I still say, yeah, NHL '94 on Sega CD is the best hockey game ever made. Period.
I never played it.
Oh,
I had the Genesis version.
It just felt good. It was always fun to play. Just the smoothness of the sprites, like it's hard to explain, but it just
that's
it's
actually
on an analog pad or like a digital pad, like just up, down, left, right, but it felt analog.
Yeah,
that's the best way I can describe
'94
it.
is actually the game that got me my hockey number.
Oh fuck yeah!
Where I started playing it when I was 10 years old. And I had started playing ice hockey. Like I was like on a travel team. I was all cool, a little 10-year-old kid. And they asked me what number I wanted. And I went to NHL '94 and I actually wrote a list of every number. And I started from 00 up through 1, 2, or whatever. If there was a player that had that number in the game, I mean, I'm a 10-year-old kid, and I didn't know that you can like search stuff in that game. I think you can search things, but I would just look at every roster, and the first number that nobody had was 42. So that's what I decided that was going to be my hockey number because 10-year-old Ryan said, "I'm going to be the first NHL player to have number 42 at 10 years old."
That's totally cool. Did a Red Wing ever have 22? Makes me wonder.
42. Oh yeah. Oh, 22 was your thing?
No, I was wondering, did a Red Wing ever have 42?
Oh, I don't know. I remember the first 42 that I saw that made me depressed was he was on the Ducks. I don't even remember what his name was, but
was it a Mike Babcock duck?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
It was indeed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it made me sad.
This game just keeps going, huh?
Yeah, there's nothing to say, man. Like you just go right and you just
keep going right.
You
killed
now you're
some
fighting,
weird bomb thing.
Like you're fighting those Dumbo elephants. That's what they remind me of. The flying elephants. Like they remind me of the Dumbo sequence.
Exactly.
The movie. The snails are actually, I think, the toughest enemies in the game. They take like 3 or 4 hits or something.
They are. There's no jive talking crows.
And, but yeah, so I'm trying to get a Sega CD. I have the Three Ninjas Kick Back and Hook double disc, game set or whatever.
Awesome.
But I can't play it, so I'm looking for a Sega CD right now. I'm thinking Sega CD might actually be my next venture over Genesis, just because there's so few games.
A lot of the games blow. Like Sewer
that's what
Shark
I've been looking at too. Like,
Night,
whatever.
I don't
Shark.
know.
Though really though,
Shark.
you should we should do like a playthrough of the Night thing with what's her nuts, the girl from
Oh, Night Trap.
Yes, Night
Trap. You're
Trap.
talking?
Yes.
Dude, Night Trap was such a fun game.
But that's like the kind of stuff we have to do.
Right.
We
That's
have
the one
to.
with the cameras, right?
Yeah, we have to.
That's the one with the cameras, and you had to like trap the burglars or whatever.
Correct. Willie Beamish was actually a really fun game.
Willie Beamish, what was that?
The Adventures of Willie Beamish on Sega CD was it was point and
That's
click
not the
stuff.
point and click game, is it?
It was, but it was fun.
I don't really. I was never good at those games, so I never really liked them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let's see. My favorite rare, favorite rare CD game.
I heard Sewer Shark was pretty rare.
Never played it.
Super Shark.
No, sorry, not that one. Snatcher. Snatcher's like the big one that is rare.
That was the one after Night Trap. That was the sequel.
Oh, was it? What?
I think it was. Yeah.
Did they have a gun for that one for the Sega CD, or was it a gun for the Genesis?
Sega CD game that I had with the gun was Lethal Enforcers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Lethal.
then they made the
okay.
Western game after that.
Yeah, that was an arcade game. I played Lethal Enforcers. in the arcade a lot.
Of course you did. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
Actually, on Sega CD too, that was a good fucking game. Like straight up.
Was it a good
Smelled
port?
Good. Yeah.
Or was it kind of?
No, it was a good game. It's fun. Really, the best stuff was they kind of held back. The best CD stuff came out on Saturn. Like the Bronx Fighter, the Virtua Fighters, like Virtua Fighter Remix, and Virtua Fighter 2.
Well, Virtua Fighter came out on the 32X.
That was Saturn. No, that was Saturn.
It
might have come out on 32X, but 32X.
It was also on 32X.
32X is the most afterthought ever.
Well, that thing with the 32X was supposed to. What were they gonna call it? The Neptune? It was like in between the Sega's, in between the Genesis and the Saturn.
But didn't Saturn come out first?
Neptune.
Yeah, it was gonna be Neptune.
The Saturn came out first.
Well, what happened was after Sega CD, the next console that was supposed to be made was going to be called the Neptune, and that was the 32X, but just standalone console 32X.
I remember reading an article.
But then people were, I'm assuming Sega figured out people were just too smart for that, and they just held off, and then they scrapped it and made the Sega Saturn.
See, no, I remember it being the other way around.
No.
I remember they got really arrogant with.
Come on, Shane, you know everything about everything, and you're saying nothing.
Yeah, he
Am I right,
really
or
is.
Kevin
Normally,
right?
I expect Shane to chime in on the shit like this, but no.
I just not all there, man. What are you right about? What exactly?
Does anybody
Never mind,
remember
yeah.
the best video game magazine ever? What was it called? Like Next Gen or something?
The best video game magazine ever?
Yeah.
EGM? That was a game.
Next Gen or something.
I always liked what is it? Electronic Gaming Monthly, yeah, EGM.
Yeah.
No, not EGM, not EGM.
Yeah, I had a
not
description
EGM.
for that. I felt like the coolest guy in the room.
And then I was real big on Game Pro. I wasn't, I like them.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Nintendo Power kid. I was Game Pro.
I hated because it was only for
Game
Nintendo.
Game Pro was fucking trash.
What?
Game Pro gave you a lot of
No, it was called Next Gen.
Get out of my face.
Next Gen. As you
look at this,
white,
look at this
weird
cool
toad
frog.
Motherfucker. I disappear into ink or whatever the fuck I'm doing. I don't understand what's going on. No, it was called Next Gen. It started around like when PlayStation, Saturn were hot, and they had these beautiful high-res shots of stuff, and it was a great video game magazine. No, from what I remember, the director, it wasn't Yu Suzuki. He was the game maker. It was the hardware director for Sega. Sega got really arrogant, and as the Genesis pummeled the TurboGrafx-16, just beat it into the dirt.
Well, wasn't it proved that TurboGrafx-16 wasn't even 16-bit?
It wasn't. It was 8-bit. It was 16-bit, quote unquote, but what it really was an 8-bit graphics processor and an 8-bit music processor.
Yeah, and they like some weird thing of math.
Well,
made it.
Here, but here's the thing.
That's how the first
having
what was
had
that thing?
No, but having had all three, NES, Genesis, and TurboGrafx, the color processor was on a way higher level. The colors on the TurboGrafx games were way better than Genesis.
Oh, it was the Jaguar that was supposed to be the first, like, technically 64-bit system, but it wasn't.
Never had it.
Yeah.
That I didn't
That-
even.
right?
I didn't buy into that
Right?
piece of shit.
Am I right about that? Like
Yep.
that was
Yep.
like a thing.
Yep.
TurboGrafx
Yep.
16, and then it went to the Jaguar was supposed
Correct.
to be 64-bit, and then
Dead on.
But it wasn't.
3D.
Like it was that weird processor
Yeah, it
and
was
like
not.
colored math thing.
It was
that
made
it. Oh, something about the game. You can throw your spears in the wall and you can climb stuff.
Okay,
didn't
that's
it
a thing.
also have like a fucking
That's actually a really good
telephone
idea.
for a damn controller? I mean, there was like 10 million buttons on that.
Yeah,
damn
it had like a
Oh, on the
fucking
Jaguar?
keypad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
Mess.
3 buttons, a control pad, and like a
And it had
calculator.
a phone pad on the
It
bottom.
was like, yeah, it was like a
of it all.
calculator. It was like a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Like Jesus Christ, man.
But and all the buttons were like the same shape as like the select button on an NES controller.
You can
Right,
apparently
that weird,
you can
like,
cut through
rectangle.
pillars.
Things, and I was just like, Jesus.
Where did the
how do
fucking
you
cloud
do
come from?
Don't worry about where that cloud came from.
Literally, the only thing that was missing was a
Fuck
place
the
to
game.
just
Stop paying
pop
attention, Kevin.
water in and wash your fucking laundry.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
the thing with these clouds is you have to wait till your sprite goes 2 frames into the cloud and then jump, so you get the super jump. If you don't, you get this awful like weak jump.
All right.
They
fair
don't
enough.
tell you any of that, but that's what you need to do.
Also, how do you keep getting those clouds to come? Is that like a thing, or is that?
Oh yeah, it's a weapon that I have. You can see it on the top left. Like there's like I'm changing weapons right now.
Oh, okay.
Now I have the fire.
That's very exciting.
Honestly, I don't remember how to change the weapons or anything. I haven't played this
you hit
game
a
in a really
button.
long time.
Buttons. Buttons happen.
If you fall in like the weird seaweed
You
stuff
die.
that's somehow in the sky,
I just assumed you were
Somehow.
underwater because of the.
Somehow
Oh,
there's
no,
seaweed
we're-
in the sky. Somehow.
no, we're in the sky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just
The
saying.
sky, buddy.
We're up in the sky, eh?
It's like I tell you what it looks like. It looks like a weed bud.
Yeah, it looks like that stuff that's in the Ninja Turtles like dam level.
You make
That's
me
what it
want to
looks
go weed. You make me want to like smoke or eat a brownie or something.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
But anyway, if you fall down there, you actually fall to the beginning of the
hey,
stage. and you have to
those
start
bricks are cracked. Is that a secret? It
No,
doesn't
there are
matter.
no secrets.
There are no secrets. Okay. Well, that's good.
It's all
Good
edged.
game. Very exciting. Very exciting. Glad I tried to notice something.
Oh, this is actually.
How
kind
are
of a
you
neat-
mystically floating? What the fuck?
Okay, so now I'm in space. Okay,
Oh,
like that's
good
what
for
the
you.
game says. So I actually have no control over my movement. I have to use my my blowtorch to sort of like propel me around, which is actually kind of neat.
Except for the fact
neat.
that
How did you go
hit
down
your
without
eyes
snapping
bulge out,
silver?
but space didn't make your eyes bulge out. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, how are you going down? You're not stabbing the ceiling, so it kind of negates its own purpose.
Well, yeah, but I'm bouncing off the ceiling, and in space, you're gonna continue to move in any direction you bounce off of.
So
I'm
anyway,
bouncing off the ceiling.
what was I yammering on about? I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Fuck me.
We have a 45-minute Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde video to sit through. So,
Plenty of time. Might even stroke my cock and
I
finish.
guarantee
Who
you're gonna be
knows?
fine.
It will come to you.
don't worry about it, buddy.
Dude, that's thanks for the heads up. I will bring the bottle of vodka up here.
When I explain how to play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you're just gonna be sad.
And here's the thing. I will maybe even link the angry video game nerd because
You watched it, right?
Yeah, he's got some great references about it and some great like mentions. And he didn't finish it. He's a pussy because he's a total faggot. So like,
I know, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's thinking about dick.
Okay,
He's
so I'm not
fucking-
gonna lie. He actually had.
What are you talking about? What did I not see?
Oh God, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even fucking
All right,
know.
I'll send you a link.
Fuck. Shane, you don't
But,
even know.
All right, so
You gotta
there's
watch
this
it when I
guy,
go
like,
make a
He's
drink.
actually pretty good. Like
Yeah, he's good.
he legitimately beat Ghosts and Goblins twice and got the real ending. Like he's a good like video game player, but he couldn't beat Jekyll and Hyde.
And he's like,
And
fuck this game. It's the worst game ever made. And so
Well,
Ryan's
it
like,
actually, I mean,
yeah,
it-
you're
it
right.
can't-
I'm going to beat it, though,
can't-
because
It's
I'm
the
right.
best game ever made. But it's not as bad as some of that I've played, which is, I don't know. if
Actually,
that's
yeah,
good.
Little Red Hood and Jekyll and Hyde, right?
Jekyll and I mean,
They're up there. It's up there.
once you learn, all right. So once you learn the concept of Jekyll and Hyde and like how the game actually is, like if you learn how to play the game correctly, it's actually not that bad of a game.
Oh, this is going to be a good podcast.
once you actually
By the way,
sit through
by the way.
and know what you're doing.
It's like any game. Like I don't know. It's weird. Like I feel that reward of like if you learn how to play something correctly, the game becomes infinitely better. Like for me in like Street Fighter, I can play the game correctly, like to a point.
I would
I'm
have
not like the
argued.
best.
I would have argued
But-
girls are the same thing, but every pussy is different.
Coincidentally, let's talk about the barrage of colorful shit going
Yeah,
on.
there's.
on
This is
street.
the boss, I assume, or what
Yeah,
the fuck
this is
is
the
going
end
on?
boss. So the thing I'm shooting at him, like the alligator, it takes off one full heart every time I use it. So that's actually why I saved up all my little life bars.
So let
Okay.
me get this straight. You're an Indian mixed with Bayou Billy or something. You're
Oh,
throwing
by you,
fucking-
Billy.
You're throwing fucking alligators, really?
The adventures of
it's
Bayou
not
Billy.
like you're throwing like some ancient symbol thing. Like it's something to do with some symbol. What was that?
That was my impersonation of what was going on. Did I do good?
It sounded spot on.
We won't even know till post.
All right, so that's it.
Fourth
Yeah, that's the
wall.
final boss.
Very exciting. This was a good game.
Yeah, like I said, there's not. I mean, now you're at your totem pole and you put your stuff back, and then
That sounds queer.
yeah, I don't know.
We gotta sit through Jekyll and Hyde. Are we sitting through the space station stuff too?
I don't think so.
Oh,
We can do that
I'm gonna
later.
Need more liquor.
The space station video is over an hour long by itself.
Oh,
But-
that game
but-
looks
but-
awful.
But,
if
but
I
I
may
mean, if
say.
you want, we can cut in half because there's 6 missions, so you can do 3 and 3.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do like half.
Yeah.
I'd like to
and
have
the
3
game's
weeks in the
awful
bank.
enough,
That'd be
so-
nice.
I don't think we need to subject anybody, like the one
To,
person
like, the
that actually
whole thing.
watches us that
No,
we don't
we
know.
cut it up into 3 and be like, sorry.
Foxtrot. It's
Sorry,
Foxtrot.
guys.
So
3 weeks of phoning it in. Like this wasn't phoned in. Oh my god.
well, see, honestly, I think
I
this,
gotta say though, I mean, Whomp'em, I kept thinking there'd be like some tomahawk scalping kind of shit eventually.
It
and-
was pretty racist as it was.
but I never saw it. Like,
Me-
Shane wanted it to be so.
me,
Shane
Chief
wanted it to be
Jerk-em-off.
more Shane, there wasn't enough racial injustice in this game.
yeah,
For
well, I'm an
Shane's
Indians
taste.
fan, so you know how that goes.
Were you waiting
Anything
for
with
them?
black faced Indians.
All I know is they probably tip bad.
Ugh. All right, we got like 20 seconds.
And they cry when they see a trash dump.
Oh,
Okay.
World
Many
minus
thanks
one
for playing,
dot
playing our
net. Adventures on Channel 3.
game. Ugh,
Kevin Shane Ryan.
this game.
Whomp'em
stinks.
Jaleco. Bye.
Oh, that was horrendous.